Oh, I'm skinny now, so I'm not gonna eat it. I'm just gonna open it and give it to somebody, okay? So, morning. Today's Monday, December 2nd. I'm about to go to work. I decided to try something new. So, I'm trying out this Vlogmas style where you record every day snippets of things that you're doing. Also, my birthday month, so I'll call it vlog something. I'll figure it. Today's the first day. No, actually the second day because yesterday I was recording. But today I decided to just do it. So I will, because I'm working on my birthday sweater. I will go through this throughout and other thing that I will share. It is about 5:30 in the evening now. I just finished work and I just arrived at the gym garage. So it's pretty dark now at 5:30 here. Anyway, the plan is for this vlogmas or this vlog is to share the process of the birthday sweater that I'm working on, and also to share some items. It could be book that I'm reading, it could be other podcasts that I'm watching, or other show or music that I enjoy throughout the month of December, or until whenever I feel like doing this. Here we are starting the machine treadmill. I think I'll do 30 minutes before I do some lifting. Meanwhile, I'm reading Han Kang, Human X. She just won the Nobel Prize this year, 2024. On my way to Paris Baguette, a bakery here. Need to pick up some cakes for this weekend. Look at these cars, so festive. Yeah, I need to actually make an order of 2 cakes for this weekend. back in the house. But I decided I will just do it weekly uploading instead of daily uploading, because I realized, daily will be a lot of editing time, and uploading from YouTube lately has been a hit or miss, meaning sometimes it will take pretty quickly to process, meaning for YouTube to process the uploaded videos. Sometimes it takes hours. So I was like, maybe I don't want to do that every day. But if I just take videos of daily stuff and turn my weekly podcasting into a vlog for the month of December, maybe that's a good idea. So here we are. Anyway, yesterday I did not, I was so focused on working on the sweater. So here I am. I have finished the main portion of the body, basically 3 rows of the waves, and right now it's a 1x1 twisted ribs for 3, let's see, almost 3 inches, maybe 3 inches. Suggested is the suggested length is 3 inches, but I think I'm going to make it maybe 4-inch ribbing. We'll see. I can also show a different angle so people can see how I'm knitting, because in my previous episode today there was a comment from one of the viewers saying, the explanation of left-handed knitting actually makes sense. So just to repeat what I mean by left-handed or right-handed knitting. So if you are knitting at the moment, look at which hand is making the new stitches. So for regular knitters, it's going to be your right hand. So I call that the progressing hand. Progressing as in you're progressing your knitting. So the progressing hand for regular knitters are their right hand, and the progressing hand for my way of knitting is my left hand. So I am progressing from left to right, while regular knitter is progressing from right to left. Anyway, I can show you in a little bit. I'll change the angle of this recording. And what else? Oh yeah, what am I wearing tonight? This is the very first, it's horrible. As you can see, I mean, the fitting is just way too big. And this is super wash, so it actually, just continues to grow, but which is fine, because it's a home, what do you call, and also there's that now. Anyway, it's a home sweater, and it's so cozy. And this is also my very first sweater. Right away I was designing something, so I wanted to make a Schitt's Creek sweater. If you follow Schitt's Creek or if you watch, that sweater that has the of the thunder all over the sweater. And also I added this around the neck, RBG type of neckline that she likes to wear. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, sorry. Anyway, that's what I'm wearing. And also I this vlogmas that I'm doing, I'm not showing any advent yarn, because I'm not one of those advent buyers, because I already have a lot of yarn. I don't need mini yarns, and on top of that, I'm not into mysterious tough when it comes to knitting. I need to know what I'm buying. I need to know what I'm making. I need to know before I actually purchase them. So I'm not into one of those things, which is fine. Everyone has their own thing, right? But what I'm thinking is, because I need to start what do you call packing for my end of year trip, which is coming in 2 weeks. I have a couple of yarn that I've been putting in multiple project bags. So what I'm thinking, up until my birthday, which is this Sunday, I will not organize, but just every day I'll take one project bag and figure out what yarn I have in there, and then from there decide which one I'm going to bring to London, because I'm thinking I will make, for my projects, my travel projects, I will make hats, gloves for my families, because I mostly only made everyone sweaters, a sweater for each person, but I haven't really, made them for this year. Accessories, I have made them socks before, and I think socks is important, wool socks, when it's really cold, because you will feel much warmer, and conserve a lot of more energy if you have warm feet when you're outside. But you can hats and gloves are also necessary when it's really freezing, right? So I'm thinking of making hats while I'm in the plane, or while just while I'm there, because hats and sorry, they're pretty fast, and I'm thinking I will only bring what do you call DK, or maybe worsted yarn. I don't have a lot of worsted yarn. I mean, I can also just bring fingering weight yarn, but I can always hold double the fingering weight yarn to make it even heavier weight, so that it's going to go faster. Yeah, so here we go. I already chose one project bag. So this project bag is actually not knitting related, it's chemistry related. I got this from a conference that I went to this year, which is the American Chemical Society, because I was mentoring a student, a PhD student, and we have I was mentoring him for the year, and at the end of, not the end of the year, the end of the second quarter, we went to the conference. And then, yeah. So the first one I have is this Green Mountain Spinnery yarn, and this is yeah. The color is exactly what it is. It's very good lighting, even though it's at night right now. It's 2-ply DK weight, 100% fine wool. So DK wool 100%, it's going to be an amazing. And this color, yeah, it's going to be an amazing hat. So definitely this will go with me. And see, isn't it fun? It's kind of like having your advent opening thing also, calendar. Now, since this is December 3rd already, and I haven't, I did not start in the beginning doing this advent thing, so I will choose three yarn, or show 3 yarn. Okay, the next one is another DK. Oh, this is, okay, so this is a leftover yarn from my Vika sweater, which is all over cabled sweater, from Brooklyn Tweed design, but this is like a Song Boutique British DK Maxis khaki. This is another amazing yarn for a hat. So perfect. So this one, so this is 306 yards. I really think this will make one hat for adult. Maybe there will be left over, but definitely maybe I can make two for little kids, but definitely I will make an adult one for with this and another adult one. So there are two. So maybe so yeah, this could be for my brother-in-law. So I can start working on that, and this could be for his sister, my older sister. So they can be matchy together. Oh, actually, they go together. Let's see what else in this one. Oh, I even found measuring tape, you see? Oh, it's kind of like those advanced. Oh, what is this extra thing? Oh, it's a measuring tape, but I already own them. I just found it. What else? Okay, this one. Okay, so that will be the last one for the night. I don't think this is DK. This is fingering. Again, I can always hold two strand of this yarn, and this is going to be perfect for my little niece because it's 400 yards, 100 grams, or 365 meters, and this is 100% superwash merino. So this is perfect for little kids. So this is Dirty Water Dye Works from Boston. Yeah, it is dyed in Boston. So and it's dyed in Boston. The color, it's perfect coloring, exactly what kind of, maybe a little, yeah, right there, it's exactly the color. It's From the Bog, the name of the color. So definitely these three are coming with me. Hopefully you can see this. I think so. If you're wondering, if anyone is wondering why is there Christmas light down there, it's because that's where the Christmas tree will go. I think tomorrow, if not tomorrow, Thursday, I will set the Christmas tree. And it doesn't take that long for me to set my Christmas tree because my basement is pretty empty. It's so huge basement, empty. Well, I have laundry stuff, so I have a washing machine, dryer machine, and an old treadmill which I use a lot during the pandemic where we cannot go out. But other than that, it's just like a couple of boxes from my friend who needed a space. But anyway, it's empty, so I just every year after December is over, I just bring down the whole Christmas tree down to the basement and just cover it with plastic as a whole. I do not even need to disassemble them. So disassemble it. So yeah, so it's gonna be fast. So I'll just bring the whole thing up and then put on the decoration, and that's it. Okay, so what else do I want to? Yeah, so this is one by one. So as you can see here, so this is what I meant by progressing hands. So this is my left hand and this is my right hand. So I am making new stitches with my right hand. So I'm doing maybe like that. Oh, maybe like that. It's better. Yeah. Okay. So I'm doing a purl. So you see with my left hand. So that's the left hand right here. I am making a new stitch So that's my progressing hand. You see how, and then I'm doing a twisted ribbing, and then I do. So you see how I'm making new stitch using my left hand. Meanwhile, if you are a right hand knitter, you are making the new stitch using your right hand. So you're going from the right to the left. I'm not going to show it now, but yeah, that's how I knit. So a lot of time when people see me knitting in the public, they will think that I'm thinking or correcting a mistake, and they're like, what are you doing? Why are you correcting mistake forever and ever? I'm like, oh no, I'm not. I'm just, yeah, knitting, you know. So that's it. Okay. If you see the portion of me exercising in the gym, the current book that I'm reading. So the thing is, I don't have a lot of free time for weekday. And also, that's another thing that I don't really want to do everyday kind of vlogmas thing, because I cannot share my daytime activities, because I work in a private company and I don't want to share, and we cannot even take pictures or anything inside the company. It's a pharmaceutical company and I don't even want to talk about it, right? So I get out of the house at 7 o'clock, and then I come back after all the gym and all that, like maybe 8 o'clock every day or 9. So really, I only have time while I'm in the gym, and before I go to bed. So I really try to, bring a book so that I can, continue reading stuff outside of work, or while I'm on a treadmill, or while I'm doing my cardio. But then when I do the lifting part, I cannot really read. But so that's that way I always add, or incorporate a cardio every day after, before I do lifting. So yeah, Human X is what I'm currently reading for the gym, and I find that it's interesting. So Human X is written by Han Kang. She just received a Nobel Prize in Literature in 2024, this year, and she's from Korea. And it is an interesting. So I know it is the book that is in English is the books are translated by a translator, so it's not really. So if you want to read, like the original writing, you really need to read it in Korean. However, I don't speak Korean, or maybe not yet. I want to pick up that maybe one day language. So I'm reading it from the translator perspective. Hopefully the translation is pretty close to the original version. But it's funny because the tense that she uses in writing, or the perspective is, she plays it as a second person voice. So instead of because the novel is in the style of retelling a story, or a story that happened in Korea back in the 80s. That is coming from hers. It's kind of like an autobiography kind of story or novel, but instead of taking the first person place in writing this autobiography or memoir, she took the second person place. So instead of I then went to the church. Also, she uses present tense. So instead of saying
2 days ago there was a bombing in the downtown, and I had to go to the church to see the bodies and work with volunteered my time. Instead of doing that, she uses present tense and also second person. So you go to the church because uh, the bombing that happened in the downtown. You opened the door, you found a lot of bodies on the floor, stuff like that. And another thing, it's really, really dark because it was a dark history in Korea at that time. So it's just an interesting way of writing that I found um, uh, a really new type of writing. So I don't know if I'm liking it because it's really heavy. The topic is pretty heavy, but at least I'm kind of like speed reading it and try not to affect me too much. But that's it. What else? Other than that book, I have. I also want to share my favorite holiday movie or Christmas movie. So on this December 1st, which is Sunday, I have a tradition that as soon as Thanksgiving is over, I have to start watching RuPaul's The Beep. It's a B word. The Beep. Who Stole Christmas? So if you have Wow Present Plus and you have a VPN, you will be able to watch this movie. So it's basically a movie by RuPaul, and there are a lot of drag queen that competed in RuPaul's Drag Race in many different seasons. So it's a really funny one. It came out a couple years ago, and VH1 used to host this movie, but then they took it down this year. But you can find it in Wall Present Plus. So I like that. I like that movie. So that December 1st, that's the movie that I watched. December 2nd, I watched Love Actually, and I realized how horrible this movie is. Like there's a lot of cringy moment, and I wonder why did I like this movie. But then I continued to rediscover all the songs that are in that Love Actually movie, and all these songs, they're actually really amazing songs. Maybe I love the songs that are in Love Actually more than the storylines, because there are a lot of cringy moments in Love Actually after years have passed. Like one of my favorite was Kelly Clarkson. Love is a many splendid thing. Da, 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 da. I forgot the title, but yeah. So that is the second. So today is December 3rd. Now, I haven't decided what movie I want to watch because it's still 6:30. But I have a Zoom meeting I want to go to after this before 7 o'clock. But after Zoom meeting, I might watch a Christmas. Maybe my other favorite one, Charlie Brown's Christmas. So there's the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, and then the Charlie Brown Christmas. So yeah, I think it's decided. So December 3, I will be watching Charlie Brown Christmas. So what is your favorite movie? Share with me. Put in the comment. Type in the comment your favorite Christmas or holiday movie. Even if it's the Hallmark, cheesy Hallmark movie, let me know, because I would love to. I enjoy holiday movie. They don't have to be really, amazing, cinematic, whatever. Anything cheesy is fine. I enjoy funny movies. So let me know. Okay, bye.
Good morning. On my way to work. Fit check. This is Papillon shawl. And this is the Papillon sweater. How is everyone? So agenda today will be anyway, agenda, work, gym, home. That's it. Bye. Just done with gym. It's 8 o'clock right now. I skipped lunch the whole day. Only ate an energy bar right before the gym. So I'm going to not cook, just heat up some Trader Joe's stuff. This one is the beef kebab. And I'll also prepare something for tomorrow lunch. Because, yeah, tomorrow lunch, I don't think we are having any lunch meeting at work. So I'm having the mandarin orange chicken. I like Trader Joe's stuff. They're pretty good. One of my favorite is jackfruit coconut stew with rice, and I think it's a Thai plate, and it's pretty similar to what we have back in Sumatra. Anyway, gonna eat that with some salad and some leftover brown rice. Yeah, and then I'll knit. I haven't knit a whole day because work and blah 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 and gym. So maybe I'll get an hour of knitting tonight. Hopefully, I'm finally at the end of the ribbing of the body. I know I'm 2 days late just because so many things. I know it's going to happen, but doesn't matter. Tomorrow I'll start with the one sleeve, and Friday I'll start with the next sleeve. And that's it. Okay, bye. sleeves at the moment. This is, what is this now? It's Thursday, sorry. So I'm about 2 days behind on this, as I had scheduled. It's my own schedule anyway, so it's fine. As you might have seen, my daily routine, I usually so right now it's 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm about to go to work on my way out, but I think I want to put a couple of rows on the sleeves before I go out, because I will do the same thing. Work is crazy, right? I cannot. Anyway, I can only record after work, but I will have a gym tonight also. So I like to go to the gym all the way to Thursday at least. Maybe Friday I just walk around, while I might go to the city, New York City, and with friends and all that. And Saturday I continue my gym routine, but Saturdays usually in the morning. And then Sunday I do something light. Maybe I go also to the gym, or just go for a hike or something. But I like to put in my gym time all the way from Monday to Thursday. I know, like, do you even knit, bro? I know. So you might have not seen a lot of knitting throughout my, like, weekly or daily activities. Yeah, that's because of it. Do you even knit, bro? But yeah. So, oh yeah, I'm showing this also. This is a good time to show how I knit color work now. So the way I knit color work, if it's just 2 color, I hold both colors on one finger like so, and then I just grab the color that I need and continue holding both at the same time. And you see now it's the green, so I grab the green, and then okay, and also after 7 or so stitches, I stretch them to make sure you are not having your color work too tight. And what else? Oh, I keep the contrast color, so the yellow one closer to me and the main color away from me. That way I can have the contrast color to be more popping out. It's not buried. You can try out different positioning. Let's say you're using the same method where you hold on one hand or one finger both colors, where you should place your contrast color to make your stitch more to get a better stitching, what do you call, detail in color work. Another thing, I'm using double pointed needle, double DPN, I like to call it double pin just because DPN, double pin, but it's double pointed needle. Every time I have a new needle to start, I don't directly start with that, new needle with the next stitch. I hold it for a couple of stitches, like so, and continue working with the previous needle. And this way, you are shifting the what do you call it? You're shifting this opening between the previous needle and the next needle. By doing that, you are shifting where the separation between this guy, the previous pin, and the next pin or needle, so that by shifting the separation, you will prevent a big gap, a big gap that runs down your knitting up and from top down or bottom up. Yeah, so that's a couple of tips. So stretch, keep contrast and main color at the correct position on your fingers, and make sure, so stretch, position, and if you're working with double pointed needle, make sure you shift. So I'm getting closer to the end of this last needle, so I just finished with this one. So instead of using this as the new needle right away, I just hold it right here for a couple of stitches, maybe one or two or three, sorry, whatever. So I'll do 2 this time, so I'm shifting it by 2 stitches like that. And that's I did not talk about catching your float. This one is pretty a simple design where the longest float is about, well, for the main part, the longest float is about 3 stitches, actually 4. So, and I can live with that. After 4 stitches, I need to catch my float. Usually after 3, but here it just makes sense to just leave the float for 4 stitches. And definitely don't want to catch the float too often, like well, again, there are different schools in terms of float catching, but I think if you catch it every time, every stitch, your knitting or your knitwear is not gonna be as stretchy as just because you're catching it every float. Anyway, I'll continue knitting for 1 more row and then I'll go to work. And I'll see you in the gym as usual, because it's still Thursday. Okay, bye. that was a workout. Anyway, done with preparing the tree, and that thing right there is my very first knitting project. Huge knitting project, which is a blanket, and it's still alive, meaning I'm still working on it, but I just leave it as an unfinished object. It will always be an unfinished object for me because I want to know how I have changed in knitting, like how I have to adjust my knitting gauge when I go back to there compared to when I started before. Anyway, what can you do with a work in progress blanket project? Christmas tree skirt. All right. Christmas tree lighting. Here we go. All right, I can show from a close shot. So here we are. The theme of this tree will always be travel. So everywhere I go, I make this ornaments from the photo that I took. So this is from Tuscany, Rome, and I haven't put everything that I have made throughout the years. It's just general for now decoration. It's just an idea of what the tree theme is right now, and later on I will put all my personal ornaments that I have made. Sometimes Snoopy will show up. I mean, I think Snoopy is a travel decoration always. So that's it. Tree is done. Isn't that gorgeous? And this is under daylight. It's about 7 o'clock right now. Yeah, so I need to go to work now. Okay, bye. So here we are, Advent calendar time. I'm late, so I'm going to open 6 of them because this is December 6th. Oh, I'm skinny now, so I'm not gonna eat it. I'm just gonna open it and give it to somebody, okay? So the first one, are we gonna have a chocolate? So, good. Cinematography is good. So this is Bachi latte. Again, I'm skinny, I cannot eat this, so here, that's for Billy. And then the second one right here, what are we gonna get? Ooh, another a different one. I don't know what it is. Again, so this is 2. Again, skinny. Don't eat them. Number 3. Oh, here. Oh, it's the same latte. Okay. 3 more. Number 4. Oh, it's the same. Oh no, it's different one now. So this is classical, original dark. This I can keep because dark. Because skinny person eat dark chocolate. Okay, and then 5. Where's 5? I am home now. It was a great concert in Carnegie Hall. It was a choral group from Prague, and after work, a friend of mine from work, a colleague, went to the city. He lives in the city, so we just took a shuttle from work and then took the train. And we went to Italy. It's a restaurant in downtown Italy, so there's one in Midtown, and of course there are a lot of chocolates, and they have advent calendar. I know earlier in this video I said I'm not gonna do one of those advent calendar, but here it is. Allora, sono andato in Italy, un ristorante a New York City, e ci sono molti cioccolato, e anche c'è questa cosa, il calendario dell'avvento con i cioccolati di Baci. Allora, faccio il calendario dell'avvento. There you go. Now, this is December 6th. I'll do December 6th because in the previous snip or little video, I was doing December 1 to 5 or December 1st to 5th in, next to Italy restaurant in New York City. But now I waited until I get back home to do number 6. So here we are, 6. I like how they just randomly put the numbers, so you have to really search for it. Oh, I got another dark Baci chocolate, and yeah. So my plan is I will put it in a jar of chocolate, and then I'll bag them and give it to my neighbors. So there you go. Kisses for the holiday. Baci per il Natale. Allora, ciao!